Part 2, Taoist Sun Salutations. Now we're going to take each part and go into a little more duration so that you can feel what's actually going on here. In the beginning, we sink into the earth, go through your knees straight down. Inhale, reach up, stretch out the fingertips through the shoulders, and continue to stretch all the way down. So I'm getting a good stretch up here, all the way down to the earth. Bend the knees, tuck the tail so that the lowest part of your back rises first, and each vertebra comes up after that. Your head is hanging down. And so that's how we go down into it and how we rise up out of it. This time we're going to stay down and do a few breaths hanging upside down. This is great for the mind. It can help you sleep a little bit better. It can clear away some of the cobwebs. And think about it, it's just getting more blood into the brain, opening up the vascular system, and pulling right back out. You get a lot of the same benefits that you get from hanging upside down, say. So we're going to go up, and on top of that, we're also doing an energetic connection with the earth. And we're going to be breathing through so the earth comes up the legs, into the kidneys, the lower back, the dantian, this Jing powerhouse center. Up, you feel the kidneys literally expand. Then you send it up to the heart where it splits down the channels through the Lao Gong, the center palm point, and back into the earth, opening that channel and letting the head hang. Up we go. Stretch, stretch all the way out those arms, down. Hands go on the earth. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. And some people will find they have to keep their hands here and just do this mentally. That's okay too. So you're down, the head is hanging. Breathe into the kidneys. Fill them up to the heart and down through the hands. Up into the kidneys. Down through the hands. Up into the kidneys. Down through the hands. We're using the two strongest energy points, the bubbling spring in the bottoms of the feet, the Lao Gong in the center of the palms. Now we bend. We tuck our tails so the lowest part of our spine can roll up, and roll up one vertebra at a time, inhaling all the way up. Excellent. The hands continue up. We interlace the fingers, bring them up above your head, relax the shoulders, sink into the earth. So the shoulders are relaxed, but still you're reaching up. Notice that my legs are still, they're stuck. My hips stay put. I don't move like this. I'm moving just from my waist. So it's not a big motion. You want to be able to be selective about what muscles do what and when they work. So we're in. We twist just from the waist. Nice. Back again. Other side. Twist one way. Keep the hips still. Keep the hands right above the head. Twist back. Good. This helps to open up that belt channel. And back over again. Good. From here, there's a peeling back and opening of the sky. Down. And this is a really interesting and important part. Your elbows sink down. Just feel that sense of weight. Notice my elbow is still bent, and I can feel this go all the way through my shoulder, down. It's opening up both sides, the front and the back. And then I start to push out toward the walls. I'm spreading my fingers, keeping the fingers pointed up. I'm pushing out that way, but it's not actually moving because I'm pulling down at the same time. So pushing out, pulling down. This should be challenging. If you're doing it right and you're not making a face, you better be pretty zen, because Most people will want to stretch and really stretch. Feel every ligament, every tendon in your arm stretching as we do this. And then you can calm your face down and find peace within the challenge. We'll push out all the way to the walls. Good. Scoop. That's a great fascial stretch, and you'll feel the effects it has. It literally can make you open up and make your fingers longer. We scoop back. We open up so the chest opens. Here, watch the hips. The hips are going to go back. The shoulders are going to go back so my spine is curved. Butt is sticking back. The arms are open. The chest is open. Let's stay this way. So we're here. We breathe in. Then we shift forward. The hips go forward. The shoulders go forward. The center of the spine goes back. You can think of this as a standing cat-cow or conscious twerking, depending on what you're into. Inhale, hips go back, shoulders go back. Exhale, we shift forward. Breathe in, hips back, shoulders back. And out, shift forward. Add one more, back, inhale, forward, exhale. Be careful with this one. Most people want to stretch but keep their hips back. Really try to go into a full nerd, bend the knees, tuck in, and get that stretch. Good. Up, we're going to roll our shoulders around. This is a really nice big shoulder stretch. We come down, and from here, I want you to notice as I come across, the side I come to, so for you, if you're mirroring me, it'll be your left. The hip comes up. It stretches all these tendons in the back. We shift over, and the other hip comes up. We shift across. You can either be hanging, or you can give yourself a little support here. As you shift side to side, notice there's a little twist. I'm opening up all these tendons. And finally, right hand goes onto the right leg. The left arm reaches up and around. Note, my legs are relatively straight here. The knees might even be locked. The hand reaches out for a big side stretch. I have support here. Then I swing forward, and my other hand reaches around. A lot of people like to go like this across the body, and you can swing forward and around. Eventually it becomes a body weight swing and over. Swing and over. Swing and over. Swing over. Good. And back down. From here, we'll bend the knees, tuck the tail, roll up one vertebra at a time. Excellent. So now we know all of the parts individually. You might have to watch that a couple, 3 times on different days to get the feel for it. But once you get those individual parts and you know what you're up to, then we put them all together. And you can do it like that, where you just do each part, or you can do it very slowly, where each one you take your time with, or you can zip through these things quickly and rock out 9, 18, 36, however many you want to. Let's do a medium speed to tuck this in. In, up, and down. Exhale to the earth. Palms down. Breathe in through the feet, up to the kidneys. Out past the heart, into the earth. Bend the knees, tuck the tail. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Fingers together. Up, above the head. Sink into the legs. The hips stay still. We twist one way. We twist back the other. Keep the hips still. Good. Open up, elbows reach down, palms push out, the fingers are spread, the head is lifted up. This should be stretching everything in your upper hemisphere. Push all the way out, tip the thumbs back, the elbows back, the hips back, and the shoulders back. Open that chest up. Hips forward, shoulders forward, hands forward. Interlace the fingers, stretch through. Roll back up, roll those shoulders around and down. Shift the hips from one side back to the other. Right hand on the right leg, reach the left hand around for a big side stretch. Swing, side stretch, down, bend the knees, tuck the tail, roll right up, and excellent.